All right, we're back in action. Sorry to all those that we dropped out. Nothing has happened so far. Just a minute, over a minute gone so far in this half. Still 0-0. It's now with Fisher on the far side. Up towards Johnson, who's unable to settle it down. Man. Over to Bamaka. Now Booker. Booker looking to play through Mendoza. Bambopa will just let that one run on out. And it'll be a goal kick. It's up to Fisher. Now near Zimwa. Gets around Booker. Looking. Good step from Ayala to stop and forces him to turn. And that one comes off of near Zimwa and will go for New York. The winner of this game will play in the championship game against the winner of Colorado Columbus and Miami, which will be played shortly after. Going short towards Bamaka. It's now man. Switch to Booker. Good stick by Calabria. Chemo's ball goes the opposite way. Fisher just looks to get it up. It's towards Nerzimwa. Nerzimwa tries the ambitious ball to Calabria and doesn't pay out. Now New York's going to look to counter. Kefas looking for Fayembaye. Battled by Bambopa. And the ball went out, so it'll be a kick in. It's Mendoza coming out for Andrade. Kefas to take the kick. Ayala, and now Andrade and Man coming into the box. That one's whipped in, tried to flick along. No one got a touch to it, and it comes to Laycock. He's going to try and spring Calabria quickly. Takes a nice touch to the outside. Trying to beat Kefas for speed. Nerzimwa making his run in the middle. Trailer Chemo in towards Nerzimwa, and no one's able to get a connection there. It'll roll out for a kick on the far side. It'll be Andrade to take this one. He's going to try and spring it up the wing. Headed down by Bambopa. Johnson tries to keep it in, but it goes out. It'll be Andrade to take the kick. Whips that one in. Headed away by Chemo. First one on it is Kefas. Kefas over towards Andrade. Headed down towards Ayala. Out to Man. That one's going to come off of Calabria and be a corner kick. Andrade to take the kick. Whips it in back stick. Chemo gets a touch on it. Spilled by Laycock, who finally just boots it away. Was unable to get a clean collection of the ball and gets rid in the end. We get a substitution. Looks like Johnson and Chemo. And we're going to get a timeout. We'll be right back right here at the Amputee Cup Weymouth 2025. As second half action is underway, about under 19 minutes left to go. Still nothing. A very intense and close battle between these two rivals. Should there be a tie at the end of regulation, we'd have 2 5-minute overtime periods, non-golden goal, and then it would proceed to PKs if tied after that. And we're back underway. Kicked in by Booker, up to Bambopa, and it rolls out. Kicking in their own attacking half. It'll be Ayala. He's going to whip it, looking for Andrade, whose header goes up and over. It ends up as a goal kick, and still searching for the first goal. It's Fisher. Looking to play long, instead settled down by Kefas. And now Mann. Out towards Lubin. Looking for Andrade. Now Mann. Bambopa's clearance, not the greatest, and a kick in for New York. Ayala assesses. He's now going to whip one in. Swatted away by Laycock. Bottle between their Zimra and Booker. Mann tries to play it back towards Bamaka. And Nerzimra keeps it in. He's got Calabria in the middle. He slots it home. Calabria takes the lead for New England. At first, you weren't sure if Nerzimra was going to keep that one in. And he hits it over to Calabria. And now they've got a 1-0 lead. Now New England needs to make sure they stay aware as New York's getting ready to kick off. Ayala and Kefas. They're going to go long towards Laycock, who's content to just let the ball sit down and let his team shape up. He's in no rush to kick the ball. To Fisher, who flicks it along, and now it's in the middle towards Lubin. That one sprays across the box, and it'll roll out, and it's going to be a kick-in for Lackwood. Bambopa. It'll be a kick in for Fisher. Fisher whips one all the way up towards Johnson, tries to flick it along towards Nierzimra. He'll try and keep that one in and is unable to do so. It'll be a goal kick. It's now played out towards Ayala. Ayala. Searching, now finds man. All the way up towards Kefas. Kefas in the middle looking for Ayala. Calabria gets a touch, but Kefas comes away. And now Calabria looking to play down the wing for Nierzimra, battling with Man. Man does a good job to keep his body in front of it. Kept in by Nierzimra, but he'll go out for a New York kick-in. Man takes the kick. It's now Vamaka. Settled by Calabria. Looking for Nierzimra. Booker is going to try and just shield that one out. And it'll be a goal kick. Go shorts to Man. Now over towards Ayala. To Lubin. Off of Bambopa, and it's going to be a corner. Put in the middle, and Calabria is going to kick it out for a corner. It'll be Mendoza. Or, excuse me, that's Ayala to take the corner kick. Gonna whip one in. Laycock unable to get one on it! And tying it up is Lubin! Lubin ties it up for New York, and it's a 1-1 game. Ayala gets his third assist on the tournament. And with just about 10-ish minutes to go, we're back to a tied game. Over towards Fisher. He's going to put one in towards Bamaka, who just has to fling that one aside, and it'll be a corner coming up for New England. It'll be Fisher to take. Looking to whip one into the back post, and it goes over everyone. It'll be a kick in. Ayala to take this one. He's going to try and go long with it. Goes over Calabria, finds Halim. Stop there. And he'll roll out for a New York kick-in. Both teams with goals in the second half. First, it was Calabria, and then it was Lubin. Both teams searching to get that goal to try and send them to the championship. Ayala will serve once again. That one whipped in. Lackwood gets a touch on it. And so a corner once again coming up for New York. It's going to be Ayala to try and take this one again. Halim marking the goalkeeper. Whips that one in, headed by Calabria. And it'll be New York kick-in. It'll be Chemo. He's going to play through to Calabria. Calabria working down the wing. He's got Johnson in the middle. Gets around one. Looks to center it. Goes out towards Fisher. Fisher's going to rip one, and that one always going wide. It'll be a goal kick. The goal kick to be taken by Bamaka. It'll play short towards Mann. Up towards Johnson, who just kicks it out of bounds. Played into Mann. Battled by Calabria. Calabria pushing up. Has Ayala behind him, and it's going to be a yellow card. As he was breaking through and came from behind with the challenge. Calabria is going to set up over this one. Chemo's going to go mark the keeper. Calabria is going to take a shot, and it just goes wide of the right post. It actually took a deflection, it appears. And so it's going to be a corner for New England. That one tried to be headed away, and it was, so it'll be New England's kick-in. And Fisher has to trek all the way across to take the kick-in. Fisher whips it in towards net, and Bamaka has to hit it over. He wasn't sure if anyone was there. If it did go directly in, it would not have counted. They're going to opt to go short with Fisher. Lays it back towards near Zimra. Looking for Calabria. It hits off the back of Lubin and cleared away. That one's going to go all the way down and out for a goal kick. In the middle towards Calabria. Turns outside. Pokes it towards Johnson. Looks to find Calabria once again. Instead, it's up to Halim. Calabria is going to take over. Looking to slot through towards Nerzimwa. Booker doing a good job stepping up. Calabria wants to rip one. And no chance. Goal kick. As the time winding down in regulation, it's Calabria, it's Lubin with the goals. Now Metro New York looking to spring ahead to try and find the one to go ahead. It's man, off Fisher to Calabria. Calabria tries to flick it for Nerzimwa, but instead it'll roll all the way in towards Bamaka, who's content to just let it die out. He's going to go long with it. Searching for Lubin. It's going to be a tough one to try and keep in. He'll keep it for a kick. It'll be played back to Laycock. Now over to Fisher. To Chemo. Chemo's got space. Plays it for Fisher. Fisher takes a shot. A big save from Bamaka. It's now Kefas. Kick going for New York. The final moments winding down. And they drill it straight at Booker. Johnson tries to get it, goes through. Ball's rolling. Lubin's going to look to keep it in. It'll be a goal kick. Couple of substitutions being made. Not much time left in the game. Going to be played all the way up towards Chemo. Chemo has Johnson at the back. Instead, it's Halim there. Chested down by Nerzimwa to Halim. Johnson pokes it. Johnson gets the ball, tries to find someone in the middle, finds Kefas instead. It's Halim. Halim still going, looking for Fayembaye. It's now out to Chemo. To Calabria. Calabria waiting. Rips a shot and just goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. And looks like we have a cramp from Bamaka. And that is going to be the end of regulation. So this one is going to require overtime. 2 5-minute periods coming up when we get back right here at the 2025 Amputee Cup, Weymouth. All right, well, we're getting ready for overtime now in this intense battle. It is 2 5-minute overtime periods. If there's not a winner after that, then we will head to penalty kicks. It is not golden goal, so if one team does score, they're still going to play the whole thing. It'll be New York to kick off. It's back to Kefas. Now Bamaka. Booker. Kefas. Back to Bamaka, who looks all good now. Probably just a cramp for him. It's Man. That one played up towards Mendoza, who settles it back for Mbaye. A good stick from Kimo. As competing there, and Kimo is going to come away with getting that one. It's Fisher to take the kick in. Whips it up, and that one finds nobody. It'll be a goal kick. Some miscommunication for New England. Now Man has Mbaye. Stuck by Calabria. It'll roll out of bounds. It'll be Ayala to take the kick. Ayala whips it in back six. Fisher gets an initial head on it. Mendoza will just let it roll. It'll be a corner kick. New England dropping everyone but Nerzimwa. Booker saying hi with him. Ayala to take the kick. Man standing a couple yards top of the box. Ayala whips it back stick for Mendoza. And Laycock spills it again, but just has to boot it up. Battle between Booker and Nerzimwa. Nerzimwa settles and comes away with it. Booker able to get a touch and poke it out of bounds. Nerzimwa settling underneath it, looking for the back post. And Lackwood gets a touch. And get a call that player went down on the residual. It'll be a free kick. A prime opportunity here for New England. It's Nerzimwa and Calabria over the top of it discussing. It's going to be Calabria to take. He rips a shot. It hits a couple in the wall. It's Fisher who rips one, and it's going to come off a Man, and it'll be a corner kick for New England. About a minute and a half left to go in this first half of overtime. Fisher whips that one in towards the back. It finds Calabria, and it's going to come off of him for a goal kick. Under a minute. Bamaka will go short for Man. And now Bamaka going to look to go long with it. And it gets through. It's Mendoza, but a good flick by Bambopa. And it's coming out for New England. It's played up towards near Zimwa. And the ref is going to ask them to retake the kick with just seconds left to go in this first half of overtime. They're going to go short towards Chemo. And Chemo is going to let that one roll out. Will be substitution. Johnson coming in for Lackwood. Whipped in towards the back post. Fisher gets ahead on that one. Then Calabria. Pushed away by Mann. Out to Kefas. Johnson wins the header. Over Chemo. Now it's Mann. And tackled. And that's going to be the end of the first half of overtime. Still tied at 1 apiece. We'll be right back. Again, 2025 Amputee Cup semifinals for the second half of overtime. Bringing you back in as we're getting ready to start the second half of overtime. It will be New England kick. Again, 5 minutes on the clock. If no goals scored, then we will go into PKs. Calabria. Over to Chemo. Back to Calabria. Fisher. Trying to play Calabria down the line. Calabria turns his man. Is going to look to center it in. Johnson gets a touch, but falls over. Unable to keep his balance. And now looking to spring is New York. And it's going to be a foul on Calabria. It'll be New York kick. Kefas stands over this one. Going to go long with it. Flicked by Ayala and just missing wide of the net. It'll be a goal kick for New England. Going to go to Bumbopa, who looks to play it down the line. I'm not sure if that got a deflection, and it didn't. It'll be a goal kick. Bamaka goes to Mann. His kick to Chemo, who tries to flick it up towards near Zimra. Booker trying his best to shield out, and does. It'll be a goal kick. Bamaka settles the ball. We have about 3 minutes left of this second half of overtime. Ayala headed away by Johnson up to Calabria. Calabria's got Mendoza right next to him. Mann off of Mendoza. Now it's Chemo. It's Johnson looking for Fisher at the back stick, and Bamaka is able to drop down on it. Now Bamaka is going to try and go long. Hit by Chemo and out of bounds. And it'll be a kick for New York. Mann's going to take this one. His ball hit away by Fisher. It's going to be a corner kick. It's going to be Ayala to take it once again, with time winding down on the clock. Ayala to take. Whips it in. Headed up. It's at the back post. Not sure who got the last touch, and it's going to be New England ball. Calabria is going to take it. He's just going to look to go long. He's going to try and play Fisher. His ball for Fisher is just beyond him. And Bamaka will have the ball. It's now over to Booker. Booker whips it all the way up, looking for Mendoza, but it goes into the hands of Laycock. Rolled out to Chemo. All the way over to Calabria. Now near Zimwa. Looking for Calabria, and that one just goes beyond him. Under a minute left to go. Just about. It's going to be a goal kick. And a timeout is going to be called on the field by New York. There's very limited time left to go. Again, if it stays tied here, we would have penalty kicks. As final timeout. Not much time left on the clock. It'll be a goal kick for New York. Bumaka is going to try and go long with it. It's over the head of everybody. And it's indeed going to become up all the way to half field because the ball went over midfield on the goal kick. It'll be Fisher to serve. Fisher's going to whip one up there, and it's going to go wayward. And that's the end of overtime. We are going to go into penalties. We'll get you right back in here for penalty kicks for our semifinals matchup. All right, we're getting ready to go for penalty kicks now. It's going to be 5 each. 5 each. And it looks like New England is going to be kicking first. So what's going to happen on our scoreboard is we're actually going to drop back down to 0-0. It did end 1-1, but we'll keep track of the penalty kicks on that. It'll be New England first, and it's going to be Fisher that steps up to it. Fisher, the first penalty kick taker for New England. He rips it, scores! Fisher gets them up 1-0 to start off. Next, it'll be Kefas Anu Kefas. Corey Laycock in net. And the Gillette game back in 2024, Laycock did make a penalty save. He's going to face off against Kefas. Corey. Shot and a save, or goal. Kefas. Kefas tucks it in. Laycock tried to guess right. A beautiful strike. Again, both players so far have gone to the goalie's weak side. The weak side for Bamaka is his right, and for Laycock, it's his left. It's near Zimwa. He rips and puts it in the bottom corner. So far, neither goalie has gone the right way. And it's 2-1 New England, with the second taker for New York is going to be Ayala. Ayala steps up, rips the shot, and whistle blown. And so Ayala will have to take again. Ayala rips in, saved by Laycock. Laycock gets down and makes a save. And so it'll be Calabria, the third kick taker. New England leading 2-1 and penalties. Calabria steps up, rips the shot, top of the net. It's 3-1. It's now Mendoza. Mendoza goes and he misses wide. It's all right here. If Gavin Johnson puts this one in the net, New England would win. New York has to be perfect. They have to save 2 and score 2. It's on the shoulders of the young Gavin Johnson. He steps, he rips, and he misses wide. So New York stays alive. It's going to be Keith Mann to step up. And again, he has to score. It's Mann, steps up, shoots, and gets it past Laycock. Makes it 3-2. Heading into the final round, it's Kamal Kimo Muhammad If he buries this one in the net, then he would win. Trying to get a little advantage. Put it up a yard ahead. He'll have to back it up. It lays on the shoulders of Kimo. Gets ahead, but Kimo puts it in. And New England will advance to the championship game. A hard-fought match. And New York comes on the losing end of. But both teams have to be so proud. New York will head into the bronze medal match while New England to the championship game. And coming up soon will be Miami versus Colorado Columbus. We'll catch you there at the 2025 Amp Cup, Weymouth.